the Minnesota Lynx bounced back with an 82-75 Game 2 win over the Connecticut Sun on Sunday, and both teams will have a different vibe when they head to Minnesota for Game 3 at Target Center on Wednesday. After losing 90-60 in the first game of their playoff series, the number 6 seeds upset number 3 Sun in their own backyard. The Lynx were led by guards Kayla McBride, who received a contract extension by the Lynx earlier this month, and Napheesa Collier, with the pair tallying 28 and 26 points respectively. The Lynx at one point had a 16-point lead before the Sun roared back, cutting the deficit to just 5 points late in the third quarter. The two teams were within 3 points with minutes remaining in a tense fourth quarter, but the Lynx were able to pull away towards the end of the match.
Potentially. And instead, 27 wins, the most ever for the Sun. Napheesa Collier is just silky smooth.
In the arena, the Sun are having a whiteout in Stephanie White's honor with white towels, and they asked fans to put on a white tee. Not everybody got the memo.
Miller, nothing doing, but Collier bails him out. And Napheesa Collier is just, she's good.
Oh man, takes the contack there.
T is trying to match Collier. She's got 9 points. Collier with 10. K-Mac gets the very friendly.
And she pushed to get back to play with Phil after having her baby girl. I do remember indeed. There goes 3 from Kayla McBride.
Harris almost with the 3.
I'm not gonna lie, that'd have been pretty cold off the jump ball.
Yeah. Collier. Come on now.
Somebody's on a mission. I get it, but I think I'm going with Alyssa.
Yeah, Connecticut had missed their last 5 shots before Thomas hit that one. Ty Harris falls down. Tiffany Mitchell decides to pass out. K-Mac. Napheesa Collier, terrific first half.
Great screen. Great screen.
And a finish for McBride.
You gotta find the screener.
Had an MRI a few days ago, no structural damage, but she's playing through pain. Oh, goodness.
Tough catch and finish. That ball had to be in K-Mac's hand, what, 0.5?
Miller challenging Carrington, kicks it out.
With their backs against the wall and facing elimination after a tough loss in Game 1 of their WNBA playoffs first-round series, the Minnesota Lynx returned to Mohegan Sun Arena on Sunday afternoon to take on the third-seeded Connecticut Sun in Game 2 of their best-of-3 series. Minnesota was determined to come out of the gate with a strong record in Game 2 after the disappointment of Game 1, and they did just that in a tough road environment while holding Connecticut off late to tie the game at 1-1 after an 82-75 win. The Lynx got off to a strong start in Game 2, holding an 8-point lead in the first quarter and taking a 44-39 lead to close the half. After the break, Minnesota stretched its lead to 16, but Connecticut roared back in the second half and even narrowed the game to a 2-point battle in the fourth quarter. In the end, Minnesota did enough to fend off Connecticut late to pull out a win-or-go-home victory to force a winner-take-all Game 3 on Wednesday. As we've seen all season, Napheesa Collier and Kayla McBride managed to lead the Lynx again in the Game 2 victory. In the first half, it was the Collier show as she jumped right out of the gate and led all players in scoring with 10 points in the opening quarter. Collier ended the first half with 16 of her postseason high 26 points, doing a little bit of everything for Minnesota while flying all over the place until she started to deal with a back injury in the third quarter. Just the mentality throughout the whole game was I want to leave it all out there on the court and do whatever I can for my team, Collier said. It's such a special group of women that I'm playing with this year that I want to give them my all because I expect the same from them. I think that's why we have such a great team. In the second half, McBride took things over and started to light it up from three, scoring 14 points in each half to finish with a team-leading 28 points in the win. McBride stepped up in key moments to help the Lynx avoid a Sun comeback while switching momentum back on Minnesota's side multiple times. When they play like this, we are hard to beat. The other supporting cast for us, they were solid, Reeves said of McBride and Collier. I'll take these two any day of the week. As a pair, Collier and McBride finished with 54 points on 22 of 42 shooting, 21 rebounds, 4 assists and 3 steals.
Kayla McBride, 26 points. Here's 3 of them. You gotta find her, man.
Crowd was ready to explode. And now, the two-man game, McBride getting it over to Collier.
McBride didn't make the pass to Uhas, but you switch players, you bring Nafisa Collier in, she picks up where she...
On the shot, McBride gets another rebound.
5 on 4.
Got it! Kayla McBride, have yourself an afternoon.
That Dejanay Carrington is no longer involved in the play. 5 on 4, heads up, Delana Bonner. I don't know what kind of defense that is, but it's not working.